We are all more than the sum total of all of our parts as individuals and as the collective we know as conscious reality. Conscious ET Connection is the human story of life on Earth of one small girl who died and reincarnated, or a walk-in. Or simply be another traveler, and took over the body and share memories. Maybe we all have a veil of forgetfulness placed over us when we entered this realm, or have past lives on Earth with memories recalled. The movies we make on planet Earth come to mind. All the Philip K. Dick stories, including the Blade Runner, Minority Report, Adjustment Bureau. We know his writing had to do with many movies. The first is Wizard of Oz. The second was Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The third is E.T. The fourth is Taken by Steven Spielberg, a movie made for television. The fifth is Total Recall. The sixth is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. All the Star Wars and Star Trek movies. War of the Worlds. And too many to list in the science fiction genre. We are all programmed to some level of co-creating our reality. The Matrix. The red pill and blue pill philosophy has taken hold. We now speak of our superpowers and Ace Books and Marvel Comics. We miss Stan Lee and how well he presented us with superheroes. We grew up knowing characters portrayed on Big Bang Theory, the TV show. Now, we are asked to be wary of all media on the internet, and yet we still have YouTube. 2020 allows us to analyze, use logic, and reasoning about the present and our future. We are all now to become aware of ancient alien theorists and how to adapt to what was once considered taboo. For many years from 1947 through 2012, we still were told UFOs were not real by the majority, but the shift has happened. We now know, due to our various threads in quantum mechanics, science, philosophy, religions, ancient history, archaeologists, anthropologists, and space astronauts, that there is more to life than mathematics, metallurgy, metaphysics, mechanics, and manufacturing, to name some of the M class in etymology. It is time to allow the future study of the brain-body-mind and body-mind-spirit connection to our origin as a soul. People now share they are not religious but are spiritual. So now we have spiritual science taking off in 2020. Spiritual science theorists, alienologists, cosmologists, cryptozoologists, metaphysicians, mystics, oracles, psychics, sages, seers, shaman, supernatural. A future of not only the tangible but the intangible, and ways to communicate information on the internet in cyberspace. Many languages used still on planet Earth, and yet the business language of American English will dominate across many cultures and continents. This is partly because of the larger groups on the internet as Amazon, Facebook, Google, Twitter, and how we all share not only cable television but internet live streaming. Live streaming channels on YouTube has set the bar so high that now other smaller companies with channels as platforms are taking off, like LBRY, TB, and BitChute and BitTuber. Currency trends in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other major or top 10 are used now on the internet and in trade on Wall Street. We begin our travels into space as this is the final frontier. There is a race for communication of information, for positioning not only on the internet in cyberspace but in real-time space, with space travel inevitable among all major-sized continents. China, India, Russia, USA, leading the future, with major corporations or non-government agencies to mine minerals in the future. Crystals are used in space not only for accuracy but as currency.
Cosmos has multiverses. Universe, multiverse, metaverse, xenoverse, omniverse, alphaverse, omegaverse. Quadrants of each universe are patrolled. Space Patrol and Guardians of the Universe share in missions throughout the cosmos. Terra forming by humanoid sentient intelligent beings. The Supreme High Council is over the universes up to the Omniverse. Alphaverse and Omegaverse are the higher, and the expansion goes in with our God, which is absolute. Various levels of intelligence have been formed depending on how clusters of humanoids have been seeded throughout all universes. We all now know that nature and nurture are important to all levels of life in the expansion.